Hello there, this is DBT and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends Unite. And today, I'm gonna be covering the newest special event that just started today, and holy smokes, is it a good one? And that is saying a lot, because we have gotten quite a few good things in Asphalt Legends Unite for a while now, but man, this one really surprised me. You've seen it, it is the Easter Extravaganza event. But before I jump into it, if you enjoy my content, please hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel, because doing this allows the channel to continue to grow, and in that way I can continue making this content for you. So go ahead, like and subscribe for some more alu right here. And if you would like to support me directly, please consider joining the Vroom membership for access to exclusive videos and some other perks. Information is over there by the join button. But alright, so what is the deal with this event? Well, it's an amazing one. You have to be playing this. Now, there's a bunch of things to do in the game, but honestly, I'm almost willing to say that they should take priority because it's so good. What is the deal with this? While it is a special event, it's not the same format as regular special events that we have seen before, you know, where it's so many stages and no. This is basically like a TLE in which you're gonna play a bunch and collect eggs, and then based on those eggs that you collect, you get to spend them in a shop over here. Now, we will look at the shop in a second. First, let's have a look at the event itself. Now, there's a lot of rewards over here, but it's gonna take a bit to explain. First things first, let's go actually from the bad cars to the better ones. You're gonna notice that you're gonna be able to get a bunch of blueprints for these cars. For example, the TBR Griffith is gonna give you a total of 20 blueprints. And this is a car that only needs 30 to unlock, so that gets you pretty close. For the Porsche Mission R similar situation, it gives you 30 blueprints and it needs 50 to unlock. For the Lamborghini Invencible, an amazing Class B car that you should absolutely have in your collection, this one gives you a total of 30 blueprints out of 45 to unlock. The name of this thing. Automobile Pininfarina Battista Edizione Nino Farina. I'm just gonna call it the Pininfarina, that's it. This one gives you a total of 40 blueprints. This needs 70, but still, that's a lot of blueprints. And finally, the Bugatti Chiron Pure Sports, it gives you a total of 55 blueprints. Now, it's a car that requires 85, but still, that puts you 2/3 into unlocking this car. This is absolutely amazing. A lot of blueprints to get over here. And the beauty about it is that it doesn't have any real requirements. You just need to finish the race with this car, which is, by the way, a free try. So you can just go ahead, finish this 5 times, and you'll be good. And don't even worry about the fuel, because that's another beauty. This doesn't even use fuel. Oh my god, I'm telling you, this event just blew my mind. But anyway, so that means that for all of these cars, you can straight up get all of these blueprints for free. Now, it does use tickets, but it only uses 1 ticket per race. So, oh my god, that just means that you'll be able to, in one setting, you'll be able to get all 55 blueprints for this and all 40 blueprints for this. This is absolutely crazy. Now, I did focus on saying how many blueprints it was required to unlock the cars, but if you already have them unlocked, but you're still missing some blueprints, this is definitely gonna allow you to make some progress. This is, oh man. So that is in the most direct way the rewards that you're going to be able to get in here. But there's more stuff to get over here. Like I just mentioned, the entire purpose of this event is for you to be collecting eggs, which is the currency for this event, and then spend it on the shop. But you can also get eggs by getting these packs. These specific packs are going to contain a random amount of eggs or token or whatever, Easter tokens, I guess they're called. It can give you 25, 50, or 100. And for example, this is really easy. All you gotta do is collect 2 eggs in the race and race 1,000 meters, and you'll get 2 of these packs. So at the very least, you're gonna get 25 times 2, that's 50. And obviously, if you get lucky, you're gonna get more than that. Now, we'll look at the prices for the things that you can buy, but don't worry about it too much right now. Then, as you will be able to see, and I'm not gonna go through each one of these because there's a lot, but you will be able to see requirements to get more stuff. For example, if you have the Griffith at 2 stars, you can get an additional 1,000 of these tokens, right? Easter tokens, we said? Easter tokens? Yeah, I remember that. Same thing for the Mission R, except that you can get 1,500. Then from here, if you have any of the cars at 3 star, any of them, and this is a car that, you know, you do need to own at 3 stars, and so long as you collect 8 eggs and race 3,000 meters, you can get an additional 4 of these packs, which once again contain more of those tokens. For example, over here with the Griffith at 3 stars, you can get an additional 2 packs. If we keep looking forward, if you have the Invencible at 3 star, you can get an additional 3,000 of this, so on and so forth, right? You can get a lot from this. Porsche Mission R, you get an additional 2 packs. If you have the Invencible at 4 stars, for example, over here it requires it at 4 stars, but you can get an additional 3 So as you can see, there's a lot to get. Now, the best ones that can give you like 4 packs of this, you do require like the Batista at 5 stars, which is going to be difficult. Same thing for the Chiron Pure Sport. So these are going to be the more difficult ones. But I think the more realistic one is going to be probably the 3-star ones with cars that are relatively or a bit more common. Now, that is as far as what you can get through the just the rewards over here. But what can you buy with that currency? That's where this thing gets amazing. Now, this is an entire shop in which you can straight up buy things for money. For example, over here, you can just go ahead and get blueprints for the car for some amount of money, whatever. I'm not going to focus on these offers for money. I'm going to focus instead on, well, here's a free claim, by the way, for the Easter whatever. Only the first one is free, so go ahead and claim it, you know, just for a bit of credits in some parts, whatever. It doesn't matter too much. But no, the important part over here is this section, the Easter market. Now, over here, you will notice they offer you some Easter tokens. Then you can get a bunch of blueprints for cars. For example, over here, you get 2 blueprints for the Chiron Pure Sport for 500. Now, this does look like it's somewhat expensive, and to some degree, you could say that they are. But hey, we'll talk more about the economy of this in a second. Or you can buy, for example, 3 blueprints straight up for 650 of this, some additional one. By the way, these are just one single purchase. It's not like there's many of this. No. You can only buy it once, and then that's that. Same thing over here for the automobile. Well, this one. You can see all of the things that are offered over here, even some import parts for some cars. Now, first things first. Oh, and then again, we get into the money part, but no. First things first, go ahead and claim this. It's a free 250 tokens. By the way, I am at 0 tokens right now, right? 0. But tokens, I mean the Easter ones. I get 250 for free. Now, you can use trade coins in order to buy some more. I don't necessarily recommend you to unless you really don't have use for this trade tokens, trade coins, whatever. I'm not going to do it because, hey, I do use those. But over here is the really good one. Check this out. 20,000 credits for 750. I'll do it. Now, they get more and more expensive, but really, for credits, this is a pretty damn good offer. So go ahead and claim all of this if you have the tokens for it. I really think it's worth it. And just like that, I got 4,000 of those of that currency, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm really tempted to just buy an Invencible epic over here. I'll think about it. Because again, the important part over here is, remember, I did say that the Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport, you were able to get 55 blueprints plus another, what is this? 8 blueprints. That would put me at 63 out of 85. So little by little, I'll get close. Now, like I said, these are going to be one single. I guess I'll show you. I'll purchase one of this, and there we go. There are my 3 blueprints, but this has been spent. So I'll buy this other 3 because why not? If I can, I'm going to be looking to unlock this car for sure. It really allows you to make a lot of progress over here. So that's it, right? I spent it, and oh, well, what now? Well, this is going to be able to refresh. I don't know exactly when it's going to be refreshing. Given the amount of hours, leads me to believe that it's going to refresh at the same time that the events reset, you know, which is, for example, in my case, is my 6 p.m. But hey, you get the idea. You can also spend some tokens into refreshing this, but you can see it's an expensive refresh. So I don't know if you want to do that. I would wait myself, but hey, it's up to you. But really, what you can purchase over here with this currency, it's really cool. Now, these are, for example, I already checked this on my Switch, and on my Switch, the offers were a little bit different, but still. So it's going to be somewhat randomized. So keep that in mind, that the items that are going to be offered here might not be exactly what you want. So you may indeed want to do some refreshes. Now, let's look at the actual race over here, because like I said, man, this is interesting. The one thing, like I said, the very first thing that you're probably going to want to do is claim all of the blueprints that you can. Like I said, this is going to be a free try for the Chiron Pure Sports. Over here it says, in addition to solo objective, collects spotlight treasures along the track to earn extra spotlight currency. So, basically, you just need to be collecting eggs. The situation is that there's not a lot of eggs per race, and that's why I thought that this was going to be a bit of a pain in the rear side, because I'm like, man, I'm going to show you how many eggs you can get. Is there a way to get more eggs? Maybe there's a slightly optimized route, but it really doesn't matter. This race is timed, so it's not about reaching the finish line, though you're always gonna get about 1 lap. And I'm gonna show you what I believe is the best route to get the eggs. And I say I believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I did look at the other routes, and it seems that there's not a single other route but this that I'm gonna show you here, where you can get the eggs. I checked the other routes as well, and there's not a single egg to be found anywhere else, so keep that in mind. Over here, if you manage to do a nice 360, I think you could possibly pick both of them, but I'm not sure. But yeah, you get those eggs, and you go over here, You can go up there, for example, but you're not gonna find a single egg. That's what I'm saying. This specific route that I'm gonna be following here is the only one that seems to have the eggs for you. So yes, and in total, well, I guess I'm gonna pick all that I can if I don't miss a pickup, because from time to time, DBT be dumb and completely misses out of picking them because it's like, oh wow, I should have steered a little bit more. But yeah, legit. I tried the other routes. I could not find an additional egg anywhere else. It seems that it's a single route that you need to follow every single time, and then that's gonna be it. So that's gonna be 11, and there's one last egg to get around here. Don't take the ramp here to the right, just go wide left and then stick to the right, and there's the last egg. And that's it. 12 eggs is what it seems to me that you can get. Maybe 13 if you can get the 2 eggs at the same time and the one of the 360. But other than that, there's no more eggs to be picked. So obviously this is, you know, considering that a single purchase of something is gonna cost you what? Like 500 of these eggs, you can see that it's gonna take you an extremely long amount of time to be grinding this in order to get a lot of eggs. And that's where I was like, okay, maybe this isn't as good as it looks. But really, the what would I say? The amount of eggs that you get over here is less about how many you pick in the track, more about how many you can claim for the rewards, like over here. While I did get 12 eggs over there, over here I managed to get another 50, and I did get the worst drop rate over here. Imagine if this was 100 or something, right? But look at this, 11 blueprints right away for my Chiron Persport. It's beautiful. So once again, I would recommend you to first go ahead and claim all of these blueprints. It doesn't matter if you're not going to be able to straight up unlock the car in this event. Getting 55 blueprints for a Class S car is absolutely bonkers, and it's for free. Crazy. Go for it. Same thing, claim the ones for the Batista, claim every single blueprint that you can. Once you have all of those claims, I think that would be the good moment to start focusing on how to maximize the amount of eggs that you can get. For example, over here, for the Griffith, I can get an additional, like I said, 500 times 2, a total of 1,000 additional eggs over here, so on and so forth, right? Let's say that you already claimed this, or you don't have the Griffith at 2 stars, you don't have the Mission R at 2 stars, you already claimed it. I think the one that is going to be, actually, the Griffith you should focus on trying to get, because I think that is the one that relatively easy can give you the most amount of eggs over here. Because if you have the Griffith at 3 stars, you can get 4 packs over here and an additional 2 over here. Otherwise, for example, you can do the same with the Mission R, but the Mission R is going to take longer. It requires more blueprints to start up, so that's why I say probably the Griffith would be your best option. So actually, let me show you a race with the Griffith. Let's see what we can do with that thing. I do have it at 3 star at least. Beautiful. It's a 4-star car. Okay, fair. And again, I am still gonna be focusing on getting the eggs that I can in this race, right? In fact, should I show you how there's no other eggs anywhere else? I guess I'll show you that just so that you're convinced. If you wanna try it yourself, go ahead. I'm gonna follow not the same route that I did in the previous race just to show you. So I'm gonna go up here, and you're gonna notice that there's not a single egg anywhere. I will still be able to pick a couple of eggs here and there in the places where the routes join. But other than that, notice that there's not a single egg anywhere around here. So this is why you really don't want to be doing this. In fact, you know what? I do need to collect some eggs, right? Oof, I should have probably done that. I guess I'll just show you this, and then I'll do another race to collect more eggs. There's some of the eggs that you can still collect. But if you go on this upper route, there's nothing. I'm going to try to collect a few more eggs because I did just remember that I need to get some eggs to get the conditions. But I think you get the idea, right? This route that I showed you in the previous race, go for it. I really think there's not a single other egg to get anywhere else in this race. Oh my god, why did I do that? You see what I'm saying? DBT goes down sometimes and just completely forgets to pick up the eggs. It's fine. I'm fine. I think I needed 8 eggs in total to claim my reward. I don't remember. But yeah, go ahead, focus on this, on the route, specifically the one that I showed you in the previous race. Collect as many eggs as you can. Again, getting 12 eggs per race is not gonna make it or break it in the sense that, hey, there's still, you know, you can get a lot more. Oh, I'm running out of time. Oh, that's right, because this has lower car. Damn, I did not think about that. Let me get that one. I'm not gonna get it. Can I get it? Can I get it? No, I didn't get it. I hope I didn't need 8 eggs, but oh well. I mean, I was driving pretty bad. There we go, some claim of that, 2 eggs from that. There's some of this. And I missed one. I think I missed one. Okay, whatever, it's fine. And here's the rewards that I got from that. So here's 75, the blueprints, 500 as the guaranteed, whatever. And another 75 eggs. So this is what I was saying. Though, wait a second. I want to make an experiment because I just realized something. I'm not getting 12 eggs over here. Are they worth more? Huh. So I'm gonna do this for science. I have 2,900 eggs right now. I'm only gonna pick one single egg and no more. And I'll see how many I get from that, because I'm really curious. So let me go ahead and pick one, and then I'm gonna waste the rest of the race. Because really, I want to see how many I get. Basically, I only want to pick one so as to guarantee that I don't get any additional condition done other than my blueprints for this car. And yes, I really am curious. So I'm not gonna make you watch this race. Let me skip it for you. While I'm wasting time here, I noticed this. Oh, it's going too slow now. It had a good pace before. I could totally sing that song. Anyway, yeah, just killing time here. And there we go. It is completed. I hope I didn't get any additional conditions because I really only want to get my blueprints and that's it. Yes, I think I only claimed that. Beautiful. All right, so it's time to really see how many one egg was worth it. Yep, there's my blueprints. Look at that. I still got 11 blueprints from doing absolutely nothing. Ain't that beautiful? Well, I got nothing. So what are those eggs for? I think the eggs are exclusively for this. Yeah, because they don't actually... Those eggs are not this currency. All right, fair enough. Then, yeah, you don't even need to worry too much about picking too many. I think the most that you're going to need is 8. 4, 6, 6, 6. Yeah, all right. So, wow, that's even easier. Yeah, so then you don't need to worry about you don't need to worry too much about how many of these you pick. Now, let me do a race with my Invencible, because that is one that I have a higher stars, and I want to see how many additional conditions I can do with this particular car. So, yeah. Well, good to know. I was really wondering about that, because I did notice it on my Switch that it's like, wait, I should have like weird numbers for the eggs, but no, not really. So all of these eggs that you pick over here are not the ones that are gonna, you know, increase your egg count. This is literally, well, the token count. These are not tokens, they're just collectibles. That's something that I wasn't very clear about, but hey, now I know, so the more we know. But yeah, in general, this event, man, I'm telling you, it looks like a really good event. Now, it is all gonna come down basically to whether or not... Oh God, I missed that one. Well, it doesn't matter. Whether or not the refresh of the stores are gonna be decent, you know? Now, this event is gonna be running for a total of 14 days, it seems. How did I not pick that up? Oh, man. 14 days, so I don't know how often this store is gonna be refreshing, but I would say go ahead and grind this a bit. Like I said, just make sure to collect. It seems to me that 8 eggs is the most that you're gonna need. Collect the eggs, race a bunch. Again, it only uses 1 fuel, or rather, it uses no fuel on the car. Oh, I forgot to go on the upper side. It uses no fuel on the car. It uses only 1 ticket. So yeah, no, it's an absolutely amazing opportunity to get a lot of blueprints for free through the regular claims. Then do the race with the car that you have at higher stars so that you can get as many packs as possible. And yeah, just do this a bunch and claim everything that you can, because man, really this event seems like a incredible one. Overall, I'm really happy to see Gameloft indeed making more cars to be available to unlock. And granted, this is an entire thing of, they even mentioned this. It's about allowing people to unlock cars and then making it a little bit harder for people to start up the cars and whatnot. But either way, still getting the cars is a fantastic thing that we couldn't even do before. So how is that a bad thing, you know? And here we go. This is all that I got from my Invencible. Look at that. All right, not amazing drops over there, but hey, still, that's a bunch of eggs to get. Obviously, the 1,000, 1,500. No, this is pretty good. All right. So yeah, if you have a car, one of these cars at relatively, well, at some amount of the stars, check how you can maximize the amount that you can get. Like I said, I think the easier for everybody, the easiest one is going to be with the TBR Griffith. Get that thing to 2 stars, and that should probably help you a decent bit. You're going to be able to get this, well, this as well. If you get it to the 3 stars, then you can get this additional 4 packs and this additional one. So I think that is the one to focus if you want to maximize it. But otherwise, man, like I said, this event is something else. I'm really happy to see Gameloft, you know, providing more, what would I say? More opportunities for people to unlock cars, even rare cars like the Chiron First Sport. So why not? By the way, I'm gonna indeed buy this one. By the way, I don't necessarily recommend you to buy this if what you're focusing is obviously the blueprints. This is considerably more expensive. Well, it's one of my Lambos. You know that I'm a big Lambo fan, so of course I'm gonna do it. But yeah, absolutely W event by Gameloft. I'm really happy to see it. I'm really happy to see Gameloft indeed providing more events like this where people are going to be able to get cars or make a lot of progress into getting some of those cars. If you already have the car, then start it up and all of that stuff. Really, really fantastic stuff. Like I said, I would probably say focus on that one, on this event, because I would think it's even more worth that something like this, but hey, up to you. But that's gonna do it for this video. Once again, if you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Like button, subscribe, consider joining the Pro membership for exclusive content. But that's all. Thank you for watching. See you next one. Bye-bye.